Hey guys, just popping in with this week's event gameplay. I did complete the gameplay. I was recording it, but ran into some technical difficulties. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I unlocked in the quest. I was unlocking these step by step with you guys in my recording, but like I said, there were some technical difficulties. So just wanted to show you guys what I have unlocked in the events for this week. I unlocked the Pixel the Friendly Bear, the Magnetic Memories Board, the Willow Creek Magnet, Friendship Jelly Bracelets, the Campfire Spuds, the Oasis Springs Magnet. Okay, so here is Pixel the Friendly Bear. He is cute. He comes in a bunch of different swatches, and you can also move him around in gameplay. For some reason, as I say, for some reason it's not allowing me to. But in gameplay, you can move them around because you will have to move them around to complete some of the quests and do some interactions. What I was disappointed about was when you do go to move them around, it's like you can't turn them. Like, as I see how it's facing Jackie there on the couch. You can't turn it around to watch TV, and that's one of the things that it wants you to do is watch TV with the kid. So I was a bit disappointed in that, but you can always go in build mode and move it around the way you need to. The magnet board is changeable. You can change it in a few different swatches there. Some have stickers, some are just plain. And I unlocked both of those magnets there, this one and that one. What I was disappointed about was you can only place these magnets on this magnetic board. You cannot place them on the refrigerator like I was hoping to do. I wonder if you can even place this on the refrigerator. It seems a little too large, and no, you cannot. It only can go on the wall or wherever, and I don't have any move objects on, so I'm just going to place it back where I had it. I just wanted to show you guys that I was a bit disappointed in the magnets because I thought we were going to be able to take them individually and stick them on our refrigerators. That would be fun and more realistic, but it is cute. I moved mine lower for Jupiter, which is Misty. I wanted him to be able to like be eye level and interact with it because I feel like it's more, kid friendly here, of course, and he can just move around, pretend move around these stickers or decorate it however, when I unlock the other stickers. So that was kind of a bit disappointing there. The friendship bracelets I didn't check into, which I think those are cute. That is going to be a fun touch. I also unlocked the spuds, which I didn't put into any gameplay yet. So those are some of the items that I unlocked today. Like I said, I was going through it step by step with you guys and unlocking it, but unfortunately I lost that video footage. And since I'm here in my Misty Quigley build, Misty Quigley is one of my characters from the Yellow Jackets, but she is the one that I originally made, and she's what I like to call the older version of Misty because I have the original Misty the younger version Misty, I should say, in the cabin, who is stranded with all her other Yellow Jackets. But here's my older version of Misty if you haven't caught her in any of my other gameplay videos. She is currently playing chess by herself. I also moved the ghost Jackie in from the Yellow Jackets. She also lives with Misty here. Where are you at? Are you in the wall? What is going on? There we go. Okay, so there's Jackie. I moved her in from the Yellow Jackets, in the show. Spoiler alert if you have not seen the show Yellow Jackets and you're interested in watching it, please don't listen to this part. But in the show, we know that Jackie gets killed off. And so I brought her spirit here to live with the older version of Misty. And also, we have Shauna Shipman's baby that, in the show, spoiler alert again, she miscarried. And I had to have her pregnant just for some of my gameplay. And she started out pregnant when I uploaded her from the gallery. And I just played into that. And I didn't know what to do with the baby. So I just moved the baby in with Misty for now. And that's our nanny that I hired during today's gameplay that I didn't get to capture for you guys. It was crazy too when I first found the baby because I completely forgot that we had moved the baby there. I also named the baby Mystery Shipman just because in the show she didn't get to have the baby, so she never got to name the baby. So I put mystery shipment, but when I came into gameplay, I was wanting to tell you guys, the baby was actually outdoors out here. At least it was underneath this. So it wasn't directly in direct sunlight or rain or anything. It was in the tent chilling out here in the bassinet. And I was like, oh no. And it was telling me that they were going to come take my baby away type of deal. But this is a house that I created for Misty, and I can't take full credit for it because I did upload it from the gallery. But I put my own touches and add-ons and things like this porch I added on. I added on this whole porch here. As you guys know, I like my things big and I always make big spacious things. I also created this space out here for Misty's son Jupiter to come out and have a movie night, campfire, roast marshmallows. And this is Misty's lovely garden here. And I put out a bunch of money trees, as you can see. I was wanting Misty to come up in the money quickly. And I forget exactly how I did it, but I was able to come up with all these money trees. So Misty's doing really well. Looks like her garden is flourishing. We also have the scarecrow. If you're not familiar with the scarecrow can come alive and help you with your garden. And they also walk inside your house and utilize some things in there, which is fun. But this part around the house here, this little water feature, this was there when I uploaded the build. I left that like it was because I did like that. I built on the kids' room here, was something that I did build on because I knew Misty was going to need a room for her son. I would like to go and fix it and make it a little larger because it is like, kind of rectangular there and a tight squeeze. So there's that. And look at Misty's huge room here, which is doing really well. And I also learned that it's not the fairies only that turn colors. So I've been missing out on a lot of updates, and I just jump into gameplay. I haven't been watching any YouTube videos on any or many of the updates because I don't want any spoilers. I like to go in and be surprised. But I learned that they are all changing colors. It's not just the fairy. And that is because Misty is feeling some type of way. I forget what it told me earlier as to why she was looking that way. So that's like a new ailment or something like that. I think that's what came in with the ailments. I'll have to look more into that. But yes, so this is her house. I also made a basement down here. If you're familiar with the show, you know Misty has a basement in her house where she had captured this one lady and chained her to the bed there. I was playing off of that and just made like a little secret room here for her gym. And then this is her office space. I kind of made it, in the vibes of the Yellow Jackets. Got her a little, well, if the camera will work with me, this is kind of like a little seance area or meditation area, whichever. And I have her a little bathroom back here. So she does have another level downstairs that I added on. It did not come with this build. And also I added on this little area here. I wanted to put this here and add some books. I added those little books there. I like my builds. Like I was saying before in previous videos, I do like to build. I've just been trying to do more gameplay and incorporate that. But building is fun in The Sims. If you're familiar with building and you like building, you know what I'm talking about. Building is quite fun and you come up with all kind of creative ideas. Let's put our fish tacos in the refrigerator. Why not? But anyways, just thought I'd come give you guys a little recap and show you guys what I've unlocked in the events. I'm looking forward to doing the other one. It is some fun things that is coming to be unlocked. I do like the tights that I've seen in there, a few other items, but I'm not thrilled about those magnets. I'm just like, eh. Also, this cute thing right here, the bright and bouncy bunny nightlight, I'm looking forward to. That's cute. And this little jumpsuit I thought was cute too. And it's blue, my favorite color. This magnet is adorable. I really like this magnet, but like I said, we're only going to be able to put it on that magnetic board. And that's kind of disappointing. If we could put it on the refrigerator, I would like that. And maybe I'm missing out and there's other things that you can do with those magnets. I need to get back into some more YouTube videos. I think I've seen enough of the fairies. Maybe, because I've heard some things about the fairies that I still haven't seen. And I'm curious to see these fairies come about that. but it has yet to come about in my fairy gameplay. So I've been really trying to avoid any of the fairy gameplays so I don't have these spoilers. But I do intend on maybe checking out like the updates and things like that for The Sims, and then maybe that could help me out. Like those ailments that I wasn't aware of. I was thinking that that came with the fairy pack, but I was wrong. So yeah, I thought I would just drop in and show you guys all that. And this is an aerial view of Misty's house at nighttime, which is cute and flourishing. Until next time, guys, later.